Welcome back, Devils fans, and what a night it was for the boys in Ottawa. Going on the road, Nico Daws getting his first start in between the pipes for our beloved New Jersey Devils for the first time in roughly 20 months, and he did not disappoint. 25 saves on 27 shots for Nico Daws. Looked pretty damn sharp, made a couple of dandies throughout the game, and great performance by the kid. Great performance in Canada. Devils win a comfortable one, 6-2. And wow, everybody getting on the score sheet. 6 different goal scorers. This is one of those nights where you're like, this is what it's like to pound a team. It's been a while. This is how we smack teams down once in a while. And I love a good shit kicking. And it's been a while since I've had that feeling. We know the Devils have been playing close games all season. And tonight we kind of looked like a new club. The one thing that we did keep consistent was not scoring first. So Ottawa scored first, take the 1-0 lead. And then afterwards, the Devils just poured it on and we were just too much to handle for the Ottawa Senators. And they were just overwhelmed and beaten down by this Devils club in Ottawa tonight. Let's look at the box score and just do a quick little recap. Batherson gives them the 1-0 lead about halfway through the first period, and I was like, oh, here we go again. We're not going to score first. Nice little move. He made a great move. It wasn't a weak goal by Daws by any means. He got in tight and fooled him a little bit there and put it past him. But the Devils' power play has woken up a bit here. So now a few minutes after they take the 1-0 lead, Jack gets one from his brother Luke and Bratt. And guys, nothing like a nice dose of peanut butter and jelly. And I've said I love peanut butter and jelly. If you haven't seen it, I'll put the link in the comments. I did a nice little peanut butter and jelly highlight video a couple weeks back. Some glorious plays from these two guys, Jackhughes, Jesperbratt, peanut butter and jelly. Reunited the past few games, and it feels so good. Jack on the power play from Luke and Bratt ties it at 1. And then late in the first, another power play, Jesperbratt from Jack and Luke. Another power play goal. The Hughes brothers plus Bratt with the man advantage is straight up lethal. Straight up lethal. The Hughes boys have been showing it all year. Bratt, I believe, I've talked about him at length on the channel as well. Phenomenal hockey player. Doesn't get all the press he deserves because of the Hughes brothers and, other things going on. But Bratter, what a game for Bratter. We'll get to that later. 2-1 Devils after 1. And the reemergence of Dawson Mercer on a nice little hot streak. Scores a beautiful goal in the second. Devils up 3-1. And now I'm like, I could breathe a little bit. 3-1. Dawes looking sharp. I started to feel good. I'm like, all right. I think we might be able to win one with ease here tonight. And then later in the second period, Toffoli from peanut butter and jelly. Ring the alarm. 4-1 Devils lead. I'm sitting back at that point. Wow. I'm like, 4-1 lead. What have these guys done with the New Jersey Devils we've been accustomed to? 4-1 going into the third. Devils in control. Brendan Smith takes a penalty, as Brendan Smith likes to do. And coming out of the box, he gets sprung. In all alone, and Brendan Smith showing the skill, looking like a 60-goal scorer out there with the deke, the little footwork, the head movement. Gives the Devils the 5-1 lead. Game over. Mercy bullet to the back of the head of the Senators. There's no coming back from the 5-1 in the third. Ottawa adds one in late in the third, 5-2, and then with the 2.5 minutes left in the game, Luke. Luke scores one to give us the 6-2 lead. How the game ends, and the New Jersey Devils just rolling on and rolling on tonight. 6 different goal scorers. And games like this are fun, guys. Games like this are absolutely fun. Peanut butter and jelly, can't say enough about them. The coaching staff needs to leave them together, let the other lines figure themselves out. It seems as though some of our other lines are starting to gel. McLeod's line's getting big minutes. Motor Mike doing it big every game for the past few weeks and the whole season. Motor Mike, the unsung hero on the club. Timo's getting it going. And it seems like we might have lines that could stick around for a little while. Let's take a look at some other stats on the game here. The 3 stars, Jesper Bratt, #1 star with 4 points, a goal and 3 assists. Jackie Boy with 3 points, a goal and 2 assists. And Luke with a goal and 2 assists for 3 points. What a night for this club. And, you know, it hasn't been too often this year, but when you really stomp a team, it just feels so good. Like, I mean, the come from behind wins and the close wins are nice too, but it does feel good once in a while to not have to sit there, you know, biting your nails and for us to just steamroll somebody. I forget what it felt like, but tonight we absolutely steamrolled the Senators. And, you know, Holtz with an assist, Tierney with an assist, Nico with an assist, Bratt with a goal and 3 assists, Toffoli with a goal, Jack a goal and 2 assists for 3 points, Mercer with a goal, Brendan Smith getting on the score sheet, Lukey Boy 1 goal and 2 assists. It was just one of those nights. Tons of guys getting on the score sheet. And yeah, this is a great road win for this club. We've now won 3 in a row. And we're going to be going into Boston tomorrow night looking to make it 4 in a row. And so, big win. Let's take a look at the, I don't know if this is updated yet. And as of right now, the New Jersey Devils are officially in the 2nd wild card spot with 40 points, trailing the Islanders by 1 point for the 1st wild card spot, and only 2 points out of 3rd place in the Metropolitan Division with 2 games in hand on Carolina. Carolina played 36 games. We've played 34 games. Simple math. We have, with the 2 games in hand, potential 4 points to be claimed, and they're only 2 ahead of us. And the Flyers are in 2nd place by way of, I guess, less games played. Flyers are in 2nd place with 42 points with 34 games played as well. So again, as I've mentioned time and time again, the division, the wild card, everything is going to be super tight. Points are precious, and we need to just keep banking points as often as we can. Tomorrow's a big one in Boston, a great test against one of the best teams in the league, and hopefully we can beat them again. Obviously, the last time we played, Jack had a massive overtime winner. Beautiful, beautiful play, and we're going to be tested tomorrow. I expect to see Vitek in net. Call me crazy, and everyone's going to kill me for this because it backfired already once. But if it was up to me, this might sound crazy, I'd put Daws in again. How you boys like that? I would put Nico Daws in net tomorrow night on the back-to-back and see what he's really made of. I think there's a 0.0001% chance that'll happen. Lindy showed some balls earlier in the season, threw Akira in on the back-to-back. Akira kind of fell on his face, didn't look good at all. With the backlash from that, I don't know that Lindy will ever do that again. But, you know, I believe in the hot goalie, and I would play Daws tomorrow night. It's never going to happen, but I would do it. I'm a crazy person like that. I'm silly. I'm silly like that. And I also have very little faith in Vitek, unfortunately. A lot of staunch Vitek defenders in the comments. I don't know if you guys are related to Vitek or if it's like one guy that has like 6 burner screen names. I'm not sure, but there's a couple of you guys in the comments. The majority of you prefer Akira Schmidt over Vitek, as you should. But there's a couple of you that defend Vitek game in and game out and say the defense this and da-da-da. in the end, the stats are what they are. Yes, our defense is not great, but tonight wasn't a ton of glaring blown assignments. Daws looked sharp. I would throw him out there tomorrow night against Boston. It's never going to happen, but that's just me personally, what I would do. And yeah, that's it. I mean, what a game. What a game. The only thing it missed for me to be like a full, like the overall like great night is like the steamroll team and then a couple good fights. I love the fisticuffs. Yes, I'm barbaric. I'm a barbarian. I grew up on early 90s, mid 90s hockey where, you know, in a lot of games you're seeing 5 and 6 scraps and just the heavyweight era. Missed that a lot. Really missed that a lot. But other than that, there's not much that I wanted to see in this game that I didn't. Scoring spread out everywhere. 6 different goal scorers. Jack with a multi-point game. Shout out again to my good friend Steve. Right before puck drop, he was like, I feel a Jack 3-point night. And literally, I think he got the 3rd point in the second period. I think it was late in the second when he got the 3rd. But Steve the Prophet called the Jack Hughes 3-point night. He didn't mention the Luke Hughes 3-point night, but he did say he was feeling Jack for a 3-piece tonight. And Jack did it. Hopefully, you know, Jack continues to heat up. Like I said before, I'd like to see sustained chemistry. I'd like to see the lines stay together, or at least something close to what we're seeing now. And I definitely want peanut butter and jelly together. And I think Toffoli is probably the best third man for them at the moment. But as long as Jack and Jesper are together, I don't have many complaints. If Toffoli has to get switched off the line at some point, if they're tinkering with other lines, I don't know. But the only thing I am positive about is Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt must remain together forever. Those two, peanut butter and jelly, they're too good. The chemistry is too good. And hopefully, you know, they're just torturing defenses and goalies for years to come on this New Jersey Devils club. Let me know what you guys thought about the game in the comments. What did you guys think about Daws making his first NHL start in a year and 8 months? The kid did it. The kid got a big W on the season. And anything else Devils related you guys are thinking of? And I think that's it. I think I covered all the bases here. What a game. What a game. I'm going to go finish this up. Like, comment, subscribe, and all of that jazz. Until next time, friends. Let's